Hare Krishna, my name is Narasingha Das. I've been asked to speak about some topics that are very interesting to me, um, very important to our own understanding, and certainly to our sharing with others to help them understand the relevance and the importance and the beauty of our philosophy and practices. One of these topics is atheism. Obviously, to give a little background, it's very interesting. Shortly before Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada left this world, he expressed to devotees that were gathered there, he expressed that he was actually sorry that he had spent so much time and so much of his effort was speaking about these things: atheism, impersonalism, Brahmavad, Mayavad, Sahajya, Shunyavad, so many different things like this. He said, I wanted to speak about the highest things that our acharyas have given, but I could not do that so much because the world is so bothered by these obstacles to the very beginning of the path of bhakti. And so he spent so much of his energy, you can say, cutting the jungles of Mayavad and atheism, especially, Sahajya. And in fact, that's always been the way. Since then, we've seen our Srila Prabhupada, so much of his preaching also was clearing the jungles, clearing the path to bhakti. But of course, Srila Prabhupada also gave us everything about bhakti as well. Chaitanya Charitamrita is very, very full of everything. But so much attention is there. This is very important for us because we're coming out of that environment, so we still have so many doubts and misconceptions formed by our atheistic and our impersonal and our Sahajya background. And so many of the people we're going to be speaking with, they are also colored by these ideas. So it's very important that we are ourselves properly fixed in understanding how to respond to all these doubts and misconceptions. So I wanted to speak with you about a couple of things. So atheism, let's take atheism. It's a very interesting thing. Actually, one book I'm working on at the moment is about this topic. Essentially, there's no such thing as an atheist. There is no such thing as an atheist. How is that? Of course there is. We know, Pashandi, so many different names for them. Atheist means they don't believe in God. This is what we understand. So God means the supreme authority. But I've never met an atheist who didn't believe in the supreme authority. The argument with the atheist is not, do you believe in God, but who is God? Then you'll find that the atheists, they accept themselves as the supreme authority, or some other atheist, as Bertrand Russell or Charles Darwin or somebody is who they're quoting. But there is no atheist who denies the principle of authority. Only they try to take it for themselves. Actually, Srila Prabhupada made this very point. He talked about, said just like one very lusty man may see a beautiful woman and immediately be completely seized with the idea of getting her as his own. And because of this desire, this lust, he can't think straight. He doesn't notice, he doesn't take into account, oh, she's already married. She has a husband. She's very much attached to her husband. The husband is very much accepting that she's his wife. And this lusty man, he is wanting to enjoy her. So this is insanity. So atheism is like that. So it's just interesting to note that when we're discussing with atheists, the principles that are implied by God, especially in this regard, authority, this is actually nothing to question. There's nothing to argue about. They agree. they are only speaking and arguing as an expression of the authority that they imagine they possess. You'll never see the atheist thinking very hard and coming up with a theory and then saying it just automatically appeared by chance. There was this book in the garden. No, always, no, this is my theory. Oh, this is Darwin's theory of evolution. So it's really the only argument is against the false ego. To see, look, we agree that there's authority, we agree that there's creative intelligence, we agree on everything. The only place that we disagree is you think you are that. But obviously you're not, because before you were born, all these things were going on, the universe was going on, authority was there, intelligence was there, and when you die, so it's just really a question of shifting the perspective. So, that's something.